Hey guys, I'm back, and we are doing the third Yekindar demo review. Like I mentioned, kind of off the hop, I like to do three demo reviews of each player. If I'm going to be looking at a guy and talking about whether he's cheating or not, or trying to make a judgment call on that. And looking at one demo is good, but looking at three demos is, even better. So you can make a better judgment off of that. And the first demo I found there was some suspicious things there that were worth talking about. The second one was a little bit cleaner, and the third one, I'll get into it. I thought there was a couple things to talk about here. The pistol round was pretty quiet. I fast forward through a chunk of it there, but yeah, there was a few interesting things here. This is from Katowice as well. It's actually the same series against Astralis as the first demo review that I did of him. The first one, I don't think this is anything. I just thought his crosshair was kind of moving around. He's just, I don't know. The dude that's in water is already shooting at his team. Like, he fired a bullet at one of his teammates, so he already knows he's there. It doesn't really make any sense to try and get any info there. I just thought I'd put it in there and mention it. Now, this is one of the more important early gun rounds. You can see it's a full buy on both sides, and kind of a pivotal round that sets the tone of the map, right, or sets the tone of the game. So I put a large chunk of it in, and, I always say on these important rounds, if somebody's cheating, it would make sense for something to look off in that type of round. And I thought this round looked really clean. There's going to be a flashbang that comes out from Astralis. He has a nice turn from it, and it just looked really normal. He gets a spray down on a player and then gets traded out. See? Here comes a flash, turn. Gets a spray on. I thought the whole post plant and the entire high leverage part looked really clean. Oh yeah, check out this nade they do. Glaive was just jump spotting, and he eats these two grenades. It almost kills him. Yeah, really punishing grenades from Virtus Pro, and I had never seen those before. I just kind of get stuck in no man's land there, like he's looking at multiple angles sort of thing, but Glaive gets the trade, like just blasting Yekindar through that wood block. Or through the wood wall. Yekindar sees him jump across, and then he knows the spray is coming, but Glaive hits him in the head with the first bullet and does way more damage to him. I figured I'd just slow it down here so you can kind of see what it looks like. Anyways, super good spray through that board by Glaive after spotting him. I thought that was weird too. Like, check out this. This is fully dry from Zipnix. He just full dry swings into monster. Like, you see that a lot with flashes, but I don't see him dry very often. It was pretty wild. He gets traded out immediately. And Device had he had several spams through these fucking 4x8 pieces of plywood there. Hits Yekindar twice with the scout. But his teammates, like Magis, I mean, Magis gets killed quickly, and so does Zipnix, but I felt like they could have got one bullet on Yekindar to try and kill him. I slowed it down here just so you can kind of see, but I think Magis just missed his first shot, or I don't know if he thought Yekindar had moved. Anyways, I was surprised they couldn't get the trade there with him just at 17 health, you know what I mean? Throws a gun to his teammate and picks up the AK. Really nice round by Yekindar. Alright. Moving on, 9-3 for Virtus Pro. You can see they're kind of running away with this this game. That's kind of why I didn't want to do this demo originally, because I like to do closer games typically. But this was a really important best of 3 series for them, so I grabbed the game anyways. And I put this in. I thought it was weird. He gets shot by Magisk on the ramp. See, watch. He's gonna run to pillar, and he gets shot by Magisk. So he gets the first kill here. That all looks normal. He gets shot by Magis. So I was just really surprised to see him clear barrels. His teammate hadn't spotted Zip at barrels yet. And I just felt like, if you got shot by the ramp, you knew you were getting shot from the ramp. I'm surprised he would go to clear barrels, but if we're going to talk in terms of cheating, like, obviously that's a stretch. It's just, I'm surprised, like, he was so dedicated to clearing barrels. And I put this in as well. It looks really fishy because he ignores all the angles on site, right? And then just swings into Device who's opping. He ignores every other angle except for the angle that Device is at. But when you kind of look a little bit closer, you can see his teammate is already up long and has cleared a lot of the sight for him. So the angles that his teammate can't see are narrowed down a lot. Or the angles that a CT could possibly be hiding in sight are narrowed down a lot just because his teammate moved up. But yeah, when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, it's weird. Like, he didn't check any angles. But yeah, then I kind of checked it out, like looked at the replay once or twice. It made a little bit more sense. Not much on the pistol round on CT side. And yeah, this is the round I think he gets a really good pop flash to peek in here. And this is a really important gun round. So he gets this first kill, and then his teammate throws a pop flash that full blinds Dupree. Look at Sanji. Sanji throws this pop flash through the door, and that's why Yekindar kind of turns after that first kill, right? And Dupree's lucky to get that kill, but that's a really nice pop flash. I don't recall. I mean, that's just really good coordination by Virtus Pro, and kind of like their double nade from the first half. Like, it's not really a play I've seen too much, you know. It was a solo play by Yekindar as well. He didn't really have any. His only support was that flashbang. He didn't have a teammate with him to trade or anything like that. I slowed this down as well just to see if he was aiming while blind. And it kind of looks like that a little bit, but not really. It's hard to say. And like, when I get flashbang too, I'll also kind of, I'll aim as well, even though I'm blind. Just kind of imagine, you know, you have like this imaginary outline of somebody peeking you in your head, and you try and aim to match movement if somebody swings on you, right? So it's not totally insane to think that these pros are aiming while they're blind. They're not just going to keep their crosshair in the exact same spot and spray, right? It makes sense for them to kind of use their game sense. They know the speed that the characters travel at, obviously, and just kind of trace that. I thought that was weird how he cleared bank, but yeah, it makes sense, you know, just because they're blind doesn't mean they can't move their crosshair, I guess is the point I'm trying to get across. So we're getting close to the end of the game here, and one of the last rounds is actually one of the most insane from him. And I'll put the whole round in so you can kind of check it out. But it's 15-10 for VP, and they're about to close Astralis out here very shortly. Yeah, this is the round. This is the really nice round that he has. He goes nuts here. I'll fast forward a little bit. But he's getting crunched by both sides. And like, he fucking picks every fight perfectly. Kills Magisk right away, and then turn, like, that's a fucking good sequence there by him. It's kind of, it still feels a little bit weird, like he almost is always looking the right way, sort of thing. But I mean, overall, honestly, this is all very clean looking, and not really that abnormal. After the first kill, like after he killed that first guy that slow walked him from the main entrance to bathrooms, once nobody from Astralis kind of swung and tried to trade from that same angle, you can deduce that they're going to peek from behind you, right? So it makes sense. Anyways, this was a bit of a quick one. I thought this demo was very clean looking, and I'll do the same thing that I used to do. I'll usually do like a review roundup where I kind of collect all the information from all the demo reviews I did and just kind of recap it nicely in one capsule type of video. So subscribe to see that one, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks.